Hey everybody, Wtench Mike, we are back. This is my 1997 S500. If you've seen the channel, you haven't seen this car for a while, but you're in for a treat today because we are going to remove the transmission, we're going to remove the drivetrain, we're going to remove the exhaust, all because of this lovely part right here. Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
Yep, here she is in all of her glory. Yep, 1997 S500. This is the car that started my whole channel. This is the car that I bought in Arkansas, and I was so nervous that you had to be a dealer to go buy cars from this Copart auction I knew nothing about. I was terrified when I went up to get it, but you know what? They sold it to me. I dragged it back, and it launched the Wtench Mike channel. Yeah, I've had the car several years, and I've put maybe 300 miles on it. No, I don't know. Because at first she gave me some engine trouble, which was kind of a pain. Then she gave me transmission trouble, which was a huge pain. And then this part went out. This is the carrier bearing. This sits on the drive shaft that is actually, yeah, right there. I'm sorry. You're getting into this a little bit late. I've already removed the transmission. You've seen me do that before. I've already removed the transmission. I've already removed the exhaust. This is one of the reasons I kept the car. New part, new part. Yeah, 2 new cats for this car, which was pretty expensive to buy those. So anyway, we've already removed this, and it was easy because I changed them previously. And I have the drive line, the back half of the drive line out of the car. This little part right here is the part that's gone bad, and I'll show you why. See how there's nothing holding it on? Yep, right there. There's nothing holding it on. So when you drive, this connects to another drive shaft. So when you're driving, the 2 drive shafts kind of go, and it makes a horrible sound, and it's really embarrassing. One of the few times I drove the car, it made a terrible noise in front of my friend, and I was really, really embarrassed. So I parked her here. I want to say it's been maybe a year, but we're going to work on this car, and we're very, 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 very happy about it. Under the very watchful eyes of legend. How you doing? You're so good. You gonna shake? Look at the size of those things. That's my hand. That's his paw. That's his best friend Lola. Yeah, under their very careful eyes, we actually removed the transmission. Yeah, we had the car jacked to the sky, and we removed the transmission because I got a transmission from another car. So here's the old transmission. I took this to the dealer, and they ran the codes on it, charged me, almost $300. This was about a year ago, and they said, yep, the tranny's bad. Then my good friend John in Oklahoma City said that he had a car, and the dealership didn't really want it, so we acquired another car, and I'll show you that coming up in just a minute. But when you replace the transmission, of course, you want to replace the seals. You have your input seal behind, and then you have the output seal behind that right there. Okay? When I put the output seal on the newer transmission, I'm getting way ahead of myself. When I put it on there, it wasn't super tight, so we're going to do something today to show everybody. This is the old transmission. Let me show you the donor car. This is the car that I bought from the dealer in Oklahoma City because nobody wanted it. It had been there for a long, long time, and they didn't even remember really why it was there. So I bought this. I think it was $300. I got a good title for it. And look, I got some fancy wheels. Lola, no, don't jump on me. You're going to get me dirty before I change the transmission. Come on, you just want to show off. Okay, good girl, thank you. And now you want to push her out of the way, don't you? Anyway, this is the donor car that has donated several parts for Frida and for the S500. So we've taken some parts from underneath here, and because that silver suppository car was so much fun to work on, I thought, because the transmission wasn't doing anything, I thought it was the shifter. Well, guess where the shifter came from? Yeah, right there. Well, the shifter for a 99 S500 is not the same as the shifter for a 99 CLK 320. I learned that the hard way. I had to cut that thing out to get to it. Lots of pieces. Whoever owned this car years ago was a drinker, but very safe about it because he wore a safety vest when he drove home drunk. The plan today is to put some transmission fluid in the car. We're going to give it a start, and we're going to check that output shaft seal, okay? Because there's nothing on the car, and I'll show you here in just a minute. But there's nothing on it. There's not a drivetrain. There's not the exhaust or anything, so I still have access to it. When I push the seal in, I could literally push it with my thumb, which is usually not the case. So we're going to put this stuff in, give her a start, let her run for a little bit, and see if anything starts dripping out the back. If not, then you'll get to watch me install the drive shaft, and you'll get to watch me install the exhaust, which, who doesn't want to miss that? Yeah, here we go. Open it up. We're going to put this in, give her a start, say a little prayer that nothing comes dripping out the back. All right, we've reattached the battery. Time for the test. Do I even have the key in here? I don't even know. These things I should plan for when I'm doing videos, and I don't. Is the key even in here? No. Oh, it is. Oh, we just left the key. Ha! Okay, good thing I unplugged the battery. Here we go. It's going to be loud because there's no exhaust. Okay, let's just see what happens. Well, that was uneventful. Still uneventful. Okay, what's the problem? The car must think that the transmission is in gear, because I really don't know what transmission is. Is this even attached? No, I haven't even attached this. Okay, so we get to go under the car, put the transmission in park, then we'll give it a start. Duh. All right, hopefully we have the situation resolved and she's gonna start. Hopefully we got it solved. We're gonna give her a tug here and see what happens. Okay, you wanna see? Okay, well that was better than before. That was not better than before. How can that battery be dead already? I just charged it. How come I keep getting these crappy batteries every time I need one to start? Oh my goodness gracious. We're back. Another try. Look at that. Only 137,000 miles on this car. Oh, she wanted to. She really wanted to. And she didn't want to. Okay. We're going to let her wait. And we're back with try number 3. Come on, baby. Give me a start. Oh. The battery's crap. The battery charger is crap. Everything is crap, crap, crap. Yep. Yay, Mike. All right, it's another day. Another dog. And another dog. Okay, we have discovered something about the battery. I got an unhappy face. This battery is a 2 of 21 AGM. Yes, sir. Hopefully I have the receipt. I don't know. We're going to find out. But hopefully they'll give us one more shot. So we're going to connect it, and we're going to turn the key, say a little prayer, and see if any transmission fluid leaks out. One key, one turn, one start. We hope. If you could see my freaking face right now, these batteries are crap. Damn it. 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 Dang. We're back with another battery from another car. We're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Again, that's all I do with these freaking batteries. And if anybody knows a battery that is worth a crap, let me know, because everything I buy is junk. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Please start. It's going to be loud. Come on. What the hell? The car started when I drove her up here. Okay. What does that sound? That was weird. Okay, let's get the transmission computer from the donor car and we'll put it in here. Maybe that's it. I don't know what else. This is the transmission control module, the TCM, from the donor car parked across the driveway, and it's already leaking. So you know what I'm going to find in here, you know? Question is, how much? How much transmission fluid has leaked up into here where it is not supposed to be? So the fun continues. Let's get this open and I'll show you just what I'm talking about. There. Okay. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And look at that. That's what happens when your electrical connector at the transmission itself fails and allows all of the transmission fluid to freaking wick up, defying the law of gravity. And this thing is full. This thing is absolutely full. Let me get a cup and I'll show you. Love it. Okay, you ready? Watch this. Yeah, all that. All of that floating around. Maybe that's why the car was taken into for the first place. Maybe that's why they took it to the dealer. Who knows? Hopefully there's life left in this thing. Let me compare it to the one that's in my car. Let's just do that. Let this sit. We're going to take out the one in this car. We're back. This is the one from the car, and honestly, I just can't remember if I don't know. I don't know if I replaced this or not, but it's a different number. Okay, we have a 026-545-7232 and a 023-545-0832. We're going to clean this one off, see if it makes a difference, because this is horrible. This is really, really wackadoodle. TCM, 100% clean. Let's give it a try. Hopefully. Come on, man. Oh, you know what? Did I attach the crankshaft position sensor? I don't know. We're back again. This adventure just keeps getting better and better. And in case you're wondering, nope, I did not connect the CPS, which is probably why the car didn't start in the first time. But let's see what happens with the transmission from the donor car and the TCM from the donor car. Let's just kind of see what happens. I know she's going to start. She is going to start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No exhaust. You can hear that, right? No exhaust, but doesn't she sound good? Well, to me, other than where the rats have been, she looks pretty dry. Okay, so we're going to count this as a big win. Okay, we are going to count this as a big win. And that final little turning, that weird sound you heard, was this thing spinning because I don't have it attached, which is fine because I had this right here to kind of protect it. All right, so that means we get to attach everything. All right, we are going to remove the old carrier bearing. We have it here. Okay, we've taken off the part that holds it to the body. I need a three jaw puller. I only have a 2, but that's okay. We're going to survive. And we're going to use a tool. We're going to use one of them hand tools. One of them power tools, I mean. Yeah, because we're just going to push this thing right off. You ready? Say a prayer. Hopefully it works. I don't know. comes. Watch, watch, watch. There it is. Look at that. Look how pretty. It's amazing what happens when you have the right tools. Okay. That's the old carrier bearing. Wow. Look at that. That's been through some stuff. Okay, we'll get the new one on.
You gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day, okay? Everything underneath is now complete, okay? I really don't have any leftover bolts, so that's a good thing. But I do want to show you something. Remember when I thought that some mice had gotten into the car here? Well, I was sadly mistaken. I think it was a squirrel or something. Look at all that. All of that actually came from right there. Yep, all of that came from all around the butterfly intake. It came by the mass airflow sensor, all of that. And whoever it was, thank you, Mr. Squirrel, actually chewed, excuse me, chewed one of the vacuum lines. So we're going to fix the problem. Okay, it simply runs from here, which is on the front of the engine, to back behind there on the intake manifold. So it's an easy fix. We'll do that. We'll get it all buttoned up. Then we're going to give her a start. She's looking good, isn't she? We got the engine all back together. It is all clean. It is time to clean her out, though, because this car is super dirty. Yeah, she's a mess. Even look at the windshield. I already sucked all the acorns and leaves and everything out of all the little nooks and crannies. So what I want to do now is go ahead and we're going to drive her because she needs tires. So we're going to back her up, hopefully, maybe get some air in that tire. I don't know. Hopefully they'll make it to the tire shop. We'll find out. Let's back her up and see how she does. You want to hear something magnificent? This engine is so quiet. Occasionally, though, there is a little tick. I think it's a cam oiler tube. But listen to her now. No sound at all. She sounds beautiful. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get her some tires. And we'll get the matching tire. I had to take one of the AMG wheels off and replace it with that horrible thing. Let's see how we did. We're going to see if this transmission shifts smoothly and, hey Mike, if the center bearing support is supporting the center bearing. All right, I know she's going to start. She has another battery, which, by the way, I can't tell you how disappointed I am with O'Reilly's. So anyway, their battery lasted 1 year and they wouldn't give me any kind of credit, any kind of anything on it. So we do know that the reverse light is out, and with this, the brake light goes out. So let's take it for a quick little spin around my little neighborhood. She's a quiet car in here. She is a quiet car. Okay. We're gonna count the shifts. Hopefully we don't get a flat tire. Okay. There's the shift. Super duper quiet. She is doing magnificently. Okay, I will tell you, I'll let you in on a little secret. See that right there? I had to turn off the ASR because the front wheel is a different size on one side because the tire was so bad. These tires are so cracked, I'm afraid to drive on them. So I took the car to a used tire dealer. Excuse me. There's a shift. And they didn't have any of my size. And so he tried to sell me something in a different size and he still wanted a whole bunch of money for it. So we're going to research tires and see what goes on because The tires on there now, 245, 40, 18. I get a different tire size from Tire Rack, so I don't know what's on there. But look at this car. Look at her perform. She is doing really, really well. She's shifting, she's floating. I don't hear anything when I hit the gas from the center bearing. So we're gonna call that a win. So what do you think? I think she is a lovely little car. And like I said, when I started this whole video series, this is the car that started it all. 1997 S500. Of course, it says S320 on the trunk because I got a different trunk. Yes, some of the doors came with the car, some of the doors did not come with the car. Everything matches, everything is good. So we're gonna call this one successful video. Stay tuned, we'll see what happens when I take her for tires and maybe even address the oil cam tube. But she's quiet now, just listen. She wants to run, she really does. All right, folks, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. We're back with another video very soon. Bye.